next trigonometric problem. For each of the following angle, draw them in standard position. Choose a specific point on the terminal side of theta and find the exact value of sine, cosine, and tangent when the angle is 5 pi over 6, 315 degree, or 270 degree. And sometime we're gonna use what do you call unit circle to show you how you can also use unit circle, but most of the time we're gonna use right triangle because maybe you don't have access to unit circle, so you have to really understand how to use the right triangle. So let's do the first one, and let's convert this when theta is 5 pi over 6. So I want to show you first how you convert it to the degree. So 180 over pi. So this is how you can convert it to the degree. Pi cancels, 6 goes to 180 30 times, so is 150 degree. All right, so what do we know about this one? We know about this one that this is 150 degree. Okay, how that gonna supposed to help us? Well, we know that 150 degree is in the second quadrant, that's for sure. So this is 150 degree. All right, so then what is this one? We want to know, as I said, we're gonna use the right triangle. So this must be then 30. So then if I put over here, this is 30, and then this is 60, then opposite to the 30 is 1, opposite to the 60 is square root of 3, and opposite to the 90 is 2. And this is square root of 3. All right, then first we're gonna do sine. So sine is sine theta, or in this case sine 150 degree. 150 degree is y over r. Okay, so we know what is y, and we also know, since it is second quadrant, sine is positive. So here cosine is positive, sine is positive. Here cosine is negative, but sine is positive. So this is positive, and y is 1, so 1, and r is 2. Okay, so we got the first one, and that is sine 150 degree is half, 1 over 2. Okay, all right, so now let's do the next one. Next one is cosine. Since this is, we already know this is 150 degree, then cosine 150 degree is what? Okay, so that's what we try to find. So cosine 150 degree is negative cosine 30 degree. Okay, all right, so and let's take it to the second quadrant. So this is 30. Okay, then if this is 30, this is 1, and this is square root of 3, and this is 2. Okay, so what do we know about the cosine? Cosine is negative in the second quadrant. And sine is positive in the second quadrant, so it has to be negative x over r. So all right, so then negative, what is the value of cosine? Value of cosine is square root of 3. Negative square root of 3. R is 2. Okay, so we know about cosine 150 degree is negative square root of 3 over 2. Okay, now we're gonna do tangent. All right, so tangent 150 degree is equal to sine 150 degree cosine 150 degree. So sine 150 degree is half, and cosine 150 degree is square root of 3 over 2. So 1 over 2 times 2 over square root of 3. So 2 to cancel, so is 1 over square root of 3. Now I have to rationalize it. So square root of 3 and square root of 3. So that gives us a square root of 3 over 3. Alright, so tangent is 150 is square root of 3 over 3. Alright, so we're done with the first one. We are done with the first one. First one is this. Now we're going to do the second one. Second one, let's see, this is the second one. So first we're going to do it sine 315. Let's, for the first time, I'm going to use the unit circle. And okay, so this is my unit circle, and theta 335 is, this is 335. This is 335. So 335 is this one. If this is 335, then this must be negative 45. Okay, the clockwise is negative 45, counterclockwise is 315, and 315 is sine 315 is negative square root of 2 over 2. But hey, what if you don't have access to unit circle? Then you have to use the right triangle. So let's turn it to a right triangle. So sine 315 is equal to negative sine 45 degree. Why negative sine 45 degree? Because this is in the fourth quadrant, and fourth quadrant cosine is positive but sine is negative. All right, so then that means sine negative 45 degree is equal to negative y over r. So what is negative y? So let's create the right triangle. So this is 45. Okay, this is 90, and this is also 45. So this is 1, this is 1, this is square root of 2. So now I want to know the y, and this is my y. So it's negative 1. Okay, and I also want to know the r. This is my r. So this is square root of 2. However, I want to rationalize it, square root of 2. So I want to rationalize it by multiplying top by bottom by square root of 2. So negative square root of 2 over 2. Okay, so this is our cosine, this is our sine, this is our sine 315. Sine 315 is equal to negative square root of 2 over 2. Okay, now we are heading to cosine 315. Cosine 315. Okay, so cosine, remember we are solving this one. So cosine 315 is equal to cosine, you can cosine 45. Why cosine 45? Because over here in the fourth quadrant cosine is positive and sine is negative. So yeah, cosine is positive over here. So cosine 45 is x over r. Okay, so what is x? All right, let's put the put it in a right triangle. So if I have a right triangle, then this is my 45 degree. So this is 1, this is 1, this is square root of 2. All right, so my x is 1. So my x is 1, and my r is square root of 2. So square root of 2. So the cosine tangent, so tangent 315 is equal to tangent 315 is equal to negative sine 45 degree and positive cosine 45 degree. So negative sine 45 degree is, we already know, negative square root of 2 over 2, and positive is square root of 2 over 2. So square root of 2 over 2 times is 2 square root of 2. So this cancel, this cancel, so negative 1. So tangent 315 is equal to negative 1. Okay, so we're almost done. So now we're going to do the last one. And what is our last one? The last one is theta is equal to, this is our last one. So now cosine theta, sine theta sine theta is equal to 270. So I want to show you the unit circle tells us that this is unit circle tells us that the sine 270 is negative 1, but we know that sine 270 is y over r. So what is y? Y is negative 1 and r is 1, so it is negative 1. All right, so let's see cosine 270. Cosine 270 is x over r. So x is 0. X is 0. So x is 0. X is 0. So 0 over r. 0 over r. So 0 over r is 0. Okay. R is, we know that in the unit circle r is 1. Now tangent could be tricky. Tangent theta or tangent 270 is equal to y over x. So y is negative 1 and x is 0. So that's anything divided by 0 is undefined. Alright, so tangent 270.